It's Friday, August the 2nd. I'm Drew Scott. An NYPD sergeant from Long Island is recovering after he was shot in Chinatown. This is video of Sergeant Christopher Leap arriving home in Suffolk late last night. He's accompanied by his family and members of the NYPD. He was shot along with another sergeant while pursuing a robbery suspect in Manhattan. Both suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Suspect Joshua Dorset, who police say is a known gang member, was arrested. Police are investigating the murder of a man in Freeport. Officers found a 23-year-old man shot on West Seaman Avenue early yesterday morning. He died at the hospital. Police have not released his name or any information about a possible suspect. Happening today, Justin Timberlake will be arraigned in a Sag Harbor court virtually. The star will appear via video screen this morning on a superseding misdemeanor DWI charge. It comes after his attorney moved to have the case surrounding his June DWI arrest tossed on a technicality. A Brooklyn man is due in court accused of threatening to shoot up the Uniondale Library. Police say this man, Curtis Desir of Brooklyn, walked into the Uniondale Library yesterday morning and made the threat. It forced the building into a lockdown until Desir was arrested. Former President Trump is headed to the Hamptons today. He's attending a campaign fundraising dinner. Southampton Town Police tell us they expect heavy gridlock and extensive rolling road closures throughout the afternoon and evening. Now, the areas affected include West Hampton, Hampton Bays, Southampton, Shinnecock Hills, North Sea, Watermill, and Bridgehampton. A housing lottery for 15 affordable units in Garden City is now open. The apartments are part of a 150-unit luxury development on Stewart Avenue. The units were set aside as part of a 2014 court order following a housing discrimination lawsuit against Garden City. It requires 10% of apartments in buildings with 5 or more units to be affordable.
Survival swim. Do your little ones know what to do in case of a water emergency? Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Ready, set, go. 6 weeks ago, Jake couldn't swim.
This is what a 3-year-old can learn to do here. Go, Jake, go! He could not swim at all when he started. 6 weeks, fully swimming. It's so important, and it gives us such peace of mind with the pool in the backyard that he can save himself and he can swim.
These are no ordinary swim lessons. Yay! This is survival swim specialist Rebecca Wiener's Aquafins Infant Aquatics.
It teaches children how to survive any aquatic emergency. The difference between survival swim and a traditional swim school is that survival swim, we meet every single day, 4 times a week for 4 to 6 weeks, and there are results in weeks.
At the Hilton Hotel in Melville, she teaches children of all ages, as young as 6 months old.
So I have an about to be 6-month-old. So what would you do if I brought him here?
Absolutely. The first thing I work with any child, 6 months, 3 years old, is breath control first. It is super.
At 6 months old?
Yes, absolutely. I teach children as young as 6 months how to ensure that when they are under the water, they are not allowing any water to come in, they're not drinking water, and they do not allow any air out.
Ready? Yavraj is now 13 months old. He started Aquafins in May.
Why did you decide to do this?
Because his dad doesn't know how to swim still, so I wanted my son to make sure he knows how to swim. But if he goes in the water by himself, if he falls by mistake, he's able to flip over and float on his own without anybody's help.
Were you amazed that he could do that this young?
Definitely was amazed, yeah.
For anywhere between 1 to 6 years old, I teach the swim, float, swim sequence. What that is them swimming with their face in the water, and then when they need air, what they do is they roll themselves onto their back to float, rest, and breathe until they are ready to continue swimming. We live on Long Island. There's water everywhere. It just takes an inch of water for an aquatic emergency. It is so important that near any body of water, any child is able to save themselves.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
Yay! Good girl. Big climb all the way up to mommy.
And you can find simple ways to make your pool safer. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
We're searching out one of the stars of Long Island's summer cuisine. Erica Marcus has today's Feed Me TV.
I don't usually put anything on my clams.
Okay.
Do you?
Yes, lemon and cocktail sauce. It's really sweet and good, right?
There is nothing better than a clam.
Try it with some cocktail sauce.
We're getting our clam on at Chowder Bar in Bayshore. How many clams do you go through in a week here?
Approximately 2,000 clams a week during the summer. Okay. 4 different kinds of clams. Little necks. Generally, strictly speaking, we just use those for clams on the half shell. Top necks, we bake our casinos, oreganadas, cherry stones. We shuck those by hand, and we use them to make the fried clams. The chowder clams, which are the largest clams, we use those strictly to make our chowders.
Now, about that chowder, Chowder Bar, not surprisingly, is famous for it. I understand that your New England clam chowder and your Manhattan clam chowder both start out the same way.
Correct. Both of them contain bacon, celery, potatoes, and onions.
Now they diverge.
Yes. Manhattan clam chowder, it's tomato-based. It's a red chowder. Our Manhattan clam chowder contains peppers and carrots.
That's excellent. And then the New England clam chowder, tell me about that.
Also, same exact way starting, but with a roux and heavy cream and half and half.
It is excellent. I mean, it's creamy, but it's not gloppy. It really tastes like clams. Tell me about the Long Island clam chowder.
We make Long Island clam chowder, a mix. Half New England, half Manhattan.
And I'm gonna marbleize this. Oh, that is pretty darn good.
Long Island chowder is our biggest selling chowder.
Really?
Yes.
And how do you feel about that? I mean, is it
Personally,
sort of...
I love Long Island chowder.
Okay.
I do. I'm a Long Islander through and through. Just the name makes me think, all right, I want to try it.
Hungry yet? For more on Long Island seafood houses, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Let's check out your hyper-local Friday forecast. Another hot day ahead. Here's a look outside at Rogers Beach in West Hampton. Steamy and humid out there with the chance of some pop-up showers this afternoon. The heat advisory continues today for parts of the island until tomorrow night. Looking at today's high temperatures, highs in the 80s and 90s across the island. Here's a look at your futurecast. You can see some of the possible rain showers tonight, more rain possible Saturday and Sunday. Looking at your 7-day forecast now, the hot and humid weather continues before some relief comes on Tuesday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Sun Nation Energy, helping Long Islanders save on their energy bills for over 20 years.
I'm Drew Scott. Have a great day and thanks for watching.